tie with Penny Oleksiak last season. That American record had been held for 7 years by Amanda Weir, now 30 years old, a three-time Olympian, and stunning to think that she almost kept Simone Manuel out of that event in Rio. Weir finished just 23 100ths behind Manuel, 11 years her junior, for that second spot in the Olympics.
Oh, of course, you never know how Weir would have responded if she would made the team in that individual event. Of course, Simone Manuel went on to tie for gold in Rio. What a spectacular summer she had. And just to make the team for Amanda Weir was simply amazing. As you said, three-time Olympian, didn't even make the team in 08, made it back in 04 at 18, and then here she was on the team last summer.
And she's the only American in this final. Features 5 Canadians, 3 of them teenagers, and it includes 16-year-old Taylor Ruck, who was 2 times a bronze medalist in Rio. Ruck was born in Kelowna, British Columbia, but moved to Scottsdale at 10 months old. The next month, took her first swim lesson. She'd visit her grandparents in Kelowna often and said she always dreamed of representing Canada in the Olympics.
And what a dream it was for not only Ruck, Rich, but also that entire Canadian contingent. Both the men and women just had a spectacular summer last summer. You don't really think of Canada as a swimming nation, but many Olympic Games, they have been really solid, and last summer was a good example.
You're going to think of that now when you think of what happened with Japan and Kosuke Kitajima and sparking the breaststroke revolution they had there. People like Ruck and Oleksiak could do that for swimming in Canada even more than it already is.
Especially because they are so young and have so much potential ahead of them. Lane 1 will be at the top, lane 8 at the bottom of your screen, and Ruck more of a 200 freestyler, so you'll see her kind of come back on the field down there in lane number 7.
And in lane 5 is Michelle Williams of Canada, 26 years old, her Olympic debut in 2016, a bronze medalist in the 400 free relay.
Yeah, that was a great relay Canada put together. The United States winning the silver, and of course that Australian contingent won the gold. But Amanda Weir looking pretty good right there in the middle of the pool, as well as Michelle Williams.
Amanda Weir in lane 4 has the lead. Final few meters here. And Amanda gets her hand on the wall first, and then Rebecca Smith, and then Kayla Sanchez, and Alexia Zevnik.
You know, you have to pause for just a second and think about Amanda Weir and where she's at in her career. You might say the twilight of her career. At 30, after 3 Olympic Games, you would think that, but then here she is in January, 6 months after the Olympic Games, nothing to really swim for, and she goes 54.6. Just a really good time and running away with it against the stellar field here. Nobody really even close to her, half a second over everybody else.
Amanda Weir, 30 years old. Kayla Sanchez, 15 years old, a personal best from Canada to finish second.
Still knows how to get off the block. Amanda Weir, nice little dolphin kick, gets up and starts swimming real strong beginning. We know how good she is as a sprinter. Had that American record in the 100 freestyle for 7 years until Simone Manuel took it away last summer to win that gold in Rio. And look at this, puts her head down, doesn't breathe until the very end. And another spectacular swim, especially here in January in Austin in the middle of winter for Amanda Weir.
And Amanda, how does it feel to shake off the rust and touch the wall first?
It feels great. So happy to be back to long course season and just out there doing my thing, my favorite event.
Amanda, what have you learned during this incredible career that you have had to be able to spur you on to even better moments?
I'm really just focusing on trying to swim my races better. You know, the faster part, the time isn't always important, but just executing every part of the race the best I can.
Were you pretty happy with that time, though, knowing it's only January? 54 mid right now is pretty good, especially right after the Olympic Games.
Oh, thank you. It felt a lot better than this morning, so yeah, I'm happy with it.
Good. All right, congratulations.
Thanks.
Amanda Weir, 30 years old, and she has the win in the 100 free. Kayla Sanchez, half her age, 15